Hey everyone, it's Victoria, and today I'd like to talk about how you could prevent certain things that happen before they get too overblown. For instance, Candida, otherwise known as yeast. Okay, you have an overgrowth of yeast. You can't control it. You're not eating perfectly, which, by the way, when you have fat and sugar in your blood, it causes an overgrowth or a breakout, let's say, through all areas of your body. If you have a cut, staph infection could happen because it could just enter your bloodstream. I was swimming the other day and I should have done this before. I had something on my toe. It could turn to staph infection. But what could stop it in its tracks? You can take aggressive measures like diflucan or a generic brand of diflucan when it comes to yeast. Or you can do things with fungus, antifungal properties, which is like tea tree oil or oregano oil. Those work really well. But I found, and I have this bottle 11 years, okay? I'm looking at the pharmacy that I bought it from. 11 years ago, that's where I used to live. My daughter was an infant and she had Candida and nobody found it except for a breast specialist that La Leche League sent me. She was a lifesaver, by the way. I did not want to have to take diflucan, but it was already too aggressive in the body, and she had it from all ends, from her mouth to inside of her, and it was all, to her bottom, and it was all inside. But we were giving each other back and forth. It could have been me, it could have been her. I had to take antibiotics when I was pregnant, so maybe that's what the overgrowth was from. That could also cause Candida. That's a big one, so you should really take probiotics. So that could help you get your good flora back and good bacteria, because like I said, we all have Candida. It's just an overgrowth and it can get out of hand, and staph infection could also get in to your body if you're not careful, if you don't close up wounds before you go into the ocean, or you find it at hospitals all the time. These are like things that just get inside of you. So, and they say you have staph all over your body already. So Gentian violet, if you could see that, I don't know if it's backwards, but Gentian violet, I'll put the spelling down below, but it's Gentian, violet, the word violet, tropical solution, 1% USP. It's 1 fluid ounce. And I kid you not, this stains like a mother effer. I mean, don't wear nice clothing if you're going to put this on. If you feel you have Candida, ladies, down there, or sometimes you can't catch Candida. It could be coming from your butt inside. Believe it or not, that could happen. That happens to babies all the time, and doctors don't catch it. But it does happen. I'm not kidding you. So, and then wear pads or whatever you have to do. I don't care if you need to wear a diaper. You need to wear something that's going to protect your clothing, or wear dark clothing, because this stuff does stain. Alcohol, for the most part, rubbing alcohol, takes it out of, like if you get it in the sink. Now, you open it up, it has a wand. It's pretty messy. It's like a stick wand. I don't know if they have it in other kinds of forms, but you could put a Q-tip. It's like an ultraviolet light or something. I don't know how it works, but that's what she told me to use, and I had to put it all over me, and I was getting stains all over the place, but it works. I had something over here, and I think it was because I was cut, and then my saliva got in, and it became like painful, and I don't know, I wouldn't call it a cold sore. It was just more like, when you get the cracks between your lips on the sides of your mouth. I had that once, and the reason I knew that was Candida was because I had it for a month, and I had first it started here, then here, and I wasn't eating perfectly, and I remember telling the doctor, I think I have a yeast infection inside my body, or just yeast, and there's the infection right here, because I had a cut, and then it got in. When you have chapped lips and stuff, that's a breeding ground, is when the cut is open. Okay, that's what I'm getting at. And I asked her for diflucan, and the day I took it, that's when it went away. And now I took this before I took drastic measures to take medicine, because diflucan could hurt your kidneys long term, and you don't want to have to take medicine if you don't have to. So Gentian violet is what I put last night, and I was like, oh, now I'm going to have a purple face. I'm going to look like an idiot. But I don't care, because it's just in the corner right here before it gets crazy. 2 days is way too long to wait it. I really should have taken it earlier, but I didn't take it. I put it on. It's topical, okay? Do not drink this stuff. But if you have it anywhere on your body where you see a cut is like not healing or something, you really do want to try something like this. Ask your doctor. Look, I'm not a medical advisor. I'm just telling you my experience. I like to pay it forward. I hope this helps somebody out there. I love watching videos that I can get informed. I mean, free information like this, you know, you can't beat it. I really love when people do that. So, yeah, here I am doing it for you guys. All right? Hope you get something out of it. Thanks, everyone. Take care.